is time for the Power Fist assault. I've heard good things. Great things, even. That this weapon slaps.
Lieutenant Titus predicts the Tyranids hive type. Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that the Xenos Overlord has entered the kill zone. Then trigger the detonation.
An inglorious death for an ignoble alien overlord. Fitting.
That's cool.
Delta Wing, box check. Viridian en route.
Thalassa has landed, and soon a tyrant will fall.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain box reports. Damocles out.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted it with the torque dodge. Skill issue.
Now consumes his carcass.
That is fucking cool. Guys, it's the Falco punch. I heard this thing slaps biovores. I know it can hit zoanthropes.
Avenging angel at your disposal. Take flight and let terror. That pitiful Xenos was but an abhorrent blight.
So look at that shit. Cross map shockwave. I don't know if it did that before. Definitely didn't do as much damage.
War gear requisition.
Your command of the liturgies of battle is admirable. I do not recognize half the passages you invoke.
You do not strike me as lax, brother. You may attend me when next I visit the Reclusium.
I would be honored.
Practice temperance until then. It is a place of quiet.
With it. Hey King, I've been testing your Vanguard build. It's epic. I think that one slaps right now. Oculus is so good. Like Instigator, I don't know. I didn't really read the patch notes that much, but it needs a buff. It's anything like it was before. But all the range damage reduction you can get now. Like I finally just dropped the perfect parry increase because you don't really need that against chaos at all. Doesn't really matter. It's really more of like a training wheel. If anything, it makes you play worse. Because you don't learn the actual timings on the weapons. For other classes, I should say. Alright, it's time to test out the Falco punch.
The Xenos infestation is stemming from that.
Oh, when he gets over here. After I kill this guy.
Avenging angel at your disposal.
Almost hit him.
He is an angel of death.
What about you guys?
Another alien.
Alright, they're gonna just shoot me.
falls to the Imperium's keen blade. Reload. End that one's pitiful light before its cries for reinforcements are heeded.
Malin Kato fit when? Good question. I didn't know that was going to hit him. But that's how OP the range is. Now observe. Behold the power of the fist.
That pitiful Xenos was but no horrid one.
Punch him out of the sky. Eat that. Thank you for sending one zone throw for demonstration. This weapon's fucking awesome now, guys.
Avenging angel, your disposal. Commencing reload. Swapping magazine.
Well, I set you up here. Saw that coming. Is there a biovore somewhere? Or is it just a random spore mine?
Reloading.
Whatever. I'm a little low on ammo. This place is usually like a desert, so.
Fresh magazine.
That's where I wanted to go. I feel like they upped. I'm going crazy.
Xenos hunger is insatiable. The Imperium is indomitable. Jump pack refueled.
Maybe I did it. Thoughts on the Power Fist and Absolute? Very good. I know. It's a weird world. Things change all the time. We live in a world where a fist can take down his own throat.
This sector is cleansed of tyranny's presence.
Like now that your charge up actually has a lot of range.
The world this
A lot of
Xenos
damage
sought
and
to
range.
consume now consumes its carcass. Decimus, if you observe the rites of reverence with half the devotion you wield a chainsaw, you would be an exemplar of our chapter.
Reciting lengthy liturgies is no substitute for killing Xenos.
And yet, I find the time for both.
If you would like to test how your devotion compared to mine, my blade is ready anytime.
I do wonder how much it'll do to the Hive Tyrant though. We'll see.
Tread carefully. Ravenous lurk below.
I should have seen that coming. I even made one of the ground. I was two of them.
Off, foul wretch! Be as an angel of death.
That's a little close, huh? Mildly spicy. Eat this. Oh, that's what I wanted. Alright, do it again. Death by fist coming. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I forgot how OP fencing weapons are. How's that buff power fist? Very powerful. Let's see. Oh shit, ow. Alright, just chill, Stay right there. I don't think so. Wow, okay, that's very good. You use the balance power fist. I'm usually I use the fencing one just because I think speed is more important than damage on this thing. Also, the fencing window is just OP.
Spirit would be a boon to you as a leader.
I am content in my duty.
The demands of war mean the chapter can never have too many leaders. Your hour will come.
Thank you.
But they didn't see that coming.
And feel free
Wow,
to
give me
mention
2.
that to the captain.
I guess I'll just save that in case I go down. Which I probably will, considering, you know, the absolute lack of fucking HP I'm currently experiencing.
The Munitorum does not store explosives to Codex Astartes standards. Look, it's enough to demolish the bridge.
Take flight and let terror fall. Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade. Reloading magazine.
Bonk, bonk. Hold on, ammo. I just want to do my.
Let us use more bombs, just to be safe.
Oh, I didn't get it back there. Thought I would.
Words the Zoanthrope in a hail of falter. The Xenos infantry instead. Avenging angels will expose them. There must be more charges somewhere amongst this confusion.
My guys, huh? Alright, once these guys are dead.
We require multiple detonations for our demolition.
Behold. Okay, well, we got him, but I want you.
Jump pack review.
I'm gonna punch him out of the sky, I swear to God.
That pitiful Xenos was but no horrid drug.
Look at that. It's better than ever.
Zoanthrope's skull is worthy. I am airborne ready.
Let us use more bombs, just to be safe.
This power pose is actually good now. After all these times of using this stupid thing, I've used it because it's kind of fun.
Hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable. Avenging
What are you gonna do? Grab me? I have no HP. Grab away.
We require multiple detonations.
Well, that is 2-shot him. Hey, look at that. I will punch you. The Iron Fist. Ah, my mortal weakness, a wall. And a... Hold on.
me as an angel of death.
Get shit on.
We have purged the Zoanthrope.
I like that.
mind and matter.
This is pretty fun. Oh god. Game? My game has crashed?
A jump pack review.
Oh. We're back. What's going on?
Flight and let terror fall.
require multiple detonations for our demolition.
A little scary, the Devourer over there. What was I doing? I was grabbing ammo. I can't read her for.
Avenging angel at your disposal.
We require multiple detonations for our demolition.
Dodging for the ordeal. Ow. You're actually scary. Eat my fists. Oh, no. Oh, I'm close. I didn't have that armor.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed now.
Frozen red
There must
bombs.
be more charges somewhere amongst this confusion. I am airborne ready.
Is the power fist good? It is now.
Throwing frag grenade.
That's kind of a spooky area. Especially when I have like 2 HP. And there's an enraged one. Okay, I want at least one be executable before I go over there. Oh, there's my last my HP. Living on the edge. Probably gonna go down in a second, but
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes
that shit does a lot of damage now. That's kind of like, it feels like a chain sword hit if the chain sword did, had decent range.
Support still require preparation.
I don't know what the damage number actually is on it. Ground pound can also reach throws, but you have to be under them, so the real choice is AoE or fuck throw. I mean, you can just punch them. Punch them right out of the sky. Fortunately, I let myself get grabbed by that Ravener. Or like one of the 3 of them. Been paying for it ever since.
Bless this detonator. I am the righteous storm descendant.
You guys are always scary.
There must be more charges somewhere amongst this confusion.
Last one. I want to plant it. HP be damned. I don't think you can go down in this little thing here.
Tell me which
Explosive offering prepared.
I was whacked. I should just spam my button.
We as an angel of death.
Now we don't have the Zealous blow on right now. We're using the Wings of Flame. Trying out the jetpack dodge build. They did buff it. Kind of gimmicky, but it's pretty funny.
Jump pack refuel.
Let's do that. so used to not even using the jetpack.
Another
You for
alien
real, though.
falls to the Imperials.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Direct me to where I can place these charges.
So that's what we're looking for.
Your disposal.
We have the buff. The buff's up.
Commencing reload.
I killed him with my damage on trajectory. Funny.
Xenos hunger is insatiable, but the Imperials
Direct me to where I can place these charges.
So that's just a default FOV value you're using? Yeah, right now it is. That's what I'm used to playing in. I never really felt the FOV was my problem in this game at all. I've never once died in Space Marine 2 and thought, God damn it, if only my FOV were wider. I can check. Should be in here now. Video, camera. Yeah. Space. Let me go all the way out. Look at that. Oh shit. What is this shit? No thanks.
Is all of them. Bring on the monstrosity.
The hive
My grandpa, I need a tunnel vision.
shortly. Join the Imperial Guard defenses up on the bridge and lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone.
strike down the Zoanthrope Menace. The Xenos infestation is stemmed.
Bonk, bonk. Oh my god, the camera.
The Zoanthrope has fallen to be trampled. The survivor falls will
That's pretty good.
Another alien.
If people have been complaining, let's say, like, why is your FOV so big? And it's because I fucking play in the 2K. I play in 2K and downscale 1080p. But now they can all shut up and just use the big FOV and leave me in the grandpa zone. You know? Leave me in my grandpa goggles. I swear to God there was a biovore somewhere. I saw him. I don't know where he went.
My war gear is satisfied.
He down here? Interesting. You guys all saw a biovore, right? Like, it's not just me. That does a little bit of damage now.
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its carcass. Ravener at the front. Replenishing
Ravener.
The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. Jump pack refuel. That pitiful Xenos was but no hope.
Hold on, I'll punch it. I cast fist.
Looking out back. Death to the
You fuck.
Xenos. Purge the Zoanthrope with a hail of bolts.
I guess I'll shoot you in the face. I mean, I guess I could just leave. That is an option.
Take flight.
And I'm gonna do a classic maneuver of drop a giant bomb. That's an ordeal complete. One step closer to my Inquisition bracelets, even though I misspent on the wrong category like 3 times. I didn't know the rewards at first, and now I'm paying for it by having to do more. Little fun fact. I spent all my ordeal points on the wrong category. I don't know what the fuck happened to that biovore, but... You all saw it. Not crazy.
Avenging angel at your disposal.
I'm having trouble getting used to blocking weapons. They're generally better than fencing. I'd say the block chainsword definitely is better than the fencing chainsword. And the block thunder hammer, not the block power fist. Though it's probably better now because now it only takes 2 to get the AoE. That's pretty massive because the biggest problem with block before was that things like lictors and raveners, they had a lot of like double hits they do on you, or they give you a lot of opportunities to get 2 hits off, or like 2 perfect blocks. But they'd break it up into a point where you have to... Hold on, what am I doing here? But they'd break their attacks up in a way that you kind of have to attack something else in the meantime, so you lose your double charge. That doesn't really happen that much. So I might try it out again.
Commands the swarm will arrive here soon.
That's news. Without armor support to tackle a target that big, we may have to bring down the
living it
supply
now.
bridge.
It is already done, Guardsman.
Is this a withdrawal order? Negative. The objective is the Hive Tyrant, not the bridge. Defend this position until the Tyranid command unit is executed.
Understood, my lord. May the Emperor guide our lasguns to your support. Ready up, ape! Show the Emperor's angels what we are made of! Swarms on the breach!
Coming down the bridge.
Can I do this?
Don't let them fly!
The Hive Tyrant is on its way, but it is a horde of
My
Xenos
angle is so I can
between
punch
you
him off the wall.
Dig in for the long haul.
They are here!
Kinda. This thing's always had a pretty insane window, though, for parrying. Even compared to other fencing weapons.
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its
You have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Apply more pressure.
from the battlements and send them sprawling back in the dirt. Another alien falls.
Oh, finally the face. Oh, the Danny DeVito. That's the webcam. Danny DeVito. I saw this image, and I knew I had to put it on the stream. Now, I once long ago, I started a stream, like a completely unrelated stream. Oh god. No, I goofed it. I messed it up. Now I used my other one. Alright. I deserve that. But what I was saying is, I had a completely unrelated stream where I just put a Doc Ock photo in the corner for like 4 hours straight. And I just pretended it wasn't there. Everybody asked me. Like, what Doc Ock photo?
Keep your eyes peeled.
I'm an easily entertained person, if you can't tell.
Beast will be
I mean, I do play Space Marine 2 after all. This is actually there for me to spam my parry at that point. I'm like forgetting how to play here. Yeah, I always get bullied sometimes. I just casually just. I'm like, oh, it's just a bunch of Minoris guys. So nothing will happen, right? Yeah, your guard down.
That is one ugly leader beast.
I've never seen such
Okay.
an atrocity. Hold. Give the hive beast a moment. Detonate the charges now.
Can you do one with the instigator and knife on Vanguard? Yeah, I could probably do that after this. Space Marine 2 is the gaming equivalent of a cool stick. Yeah, pretty much.
Time to gut this filth properly. Delta Wing.
A cool stick when you're like 10. You're in the woods, you got nothing else to do. Like, that is a cool stick. I'm gonna make some lore about this stick.
Titus, can you elaborate?
Small would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay. Reports confirm the lieutenant's assessment. Any cohesion is still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead.
That's peace.
Message received. Kill the bastard more. We can hold this position, lords. We'll keep the swarm off your backs while you hunt back Faith.
Official guardsmen out here giving trick shots with a power fist while all the guardsmen die. I kind of forget they're there, to be honest. It's poor bastards. I mean, that's kind of the mission set up, where like the Space Marines just show up for 2 seconds. They're like, "Hey, we're blowing up this bridge," and the guys are like, "Okay," and you just leave. And whoever lives from that is gonna be like, "Dude, we just saw Space Marines." Oh wow, 2 Guardian relics. Truly blessed, and a stim. Wow. And they say absolute's hard. What are consequences to my actions? I waste both my stims so I can get a free one. Oh yeah, that's it. Bonk. You think I'll ever have the option to dual wield something like lightning claws? That'd be cool. Probably no though. I doubt they're gonna add anything substantial for a while. Well, actually they're adding a new operation, but I don't know what skeleton crew they got working in this game. Space Marine 2 is a game marred in controversy, despite being exceptionally casual. Quite funny, actually. I kind of want to get a melted bomb in there.
That pitiful Xenos was but no horror of
I didn't dodge the second one. Ow. Hey, a biovore. I've heard that I can punch you also in the face, so we're gonna test that out now. Well, once I'm done getting blasted. I'm shooting you in the face. Alright, where are you? My victim. I generally don't care how much damage I take here because there is a... There he is. There's a fucking guardian relic still back there. Alright. Just seen that coming. It's just... Yeah, it kind of works. We'll have to get close. Let's punch him.
Rearming. Brother, why is it you do not approach all your duties with the same gusto as you engage the enemy?
How is it you can muster the same enthusiasm for command debriefings?
It is imperative we learn from our victories and our defeats.
I will
Power Fist kind of busted versus biovores in my opinion.
can learn from my actions.
I mean, something's gotta be, right? Cause sure as shit ain't melt the bombs.
It knows fear, brothers.
Pursue and eliminate. We will not have a better opportunity to finish it off.
Also, what is up, Zambit? Alright, that's...
The Imperium's hammer rises to strike.
I should have done that earlier.
Our foes wish to overwhelm us. Stop them. Avenging angel will expose you. Another alien falls to the Imperium.
Wow, more stims. We're truly blessed. What do we get for being 2 HP?
Reloading. I am the righteous.
Well, that's only where I wanted to go, but where we went.
A lictor stalks us. It seeks the prey.
A lot of warriors. I wish I had my my other thing, my melted bomb. I guess I can't just punch all of them though.
I am airborne.
We'll do it like this, see? See, we'll shoot him back, we'll be like, right, that didn't do anything, but we'll do it again. This time for real, this time charged up.
The world this Xenos sought to consume, now consumed.
Alright, we can't do that. Hold on. We also missed the perfect dodge. Real this time. Oh, there we go, see? And they make them shoot their own guys. Always thinking ahead.
Jump pack refuel. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike.
Y'all switch up the team perk on the assault after the nerf? Not really. 30% is still a lot. That gunstrike perk is always one of the best perks in the game.
Avenging angel at your disposal. Releasing fragments.
Do you think that Power Fist is best weapon, melee weapon in the game right now? I think Chainsword is still better. Just because Chainsword has a contested health regen. Though, this is definitely the best charge attack in the game. Oh, look how many there are. I perfectly timed it, see that?
Jump pack refuel. I am the righteous sword.
Wish I waited a little bit though. I've been in this fucking hallway forever. We'll do it again.
Xenos hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable.
I will say, being able to punch Zoanthropes out of the sky is pretty good. And that's pretty good. It's got good range. It's one of the best damage break cleave because it's time stone for free. It does have great damage, does have great cleave. I think it's a little worse on the hordes, but I guess the makes it pretty easy. It's a pretty good parry window too. Oh, this is the time. This is the time.
We are the hunters. So long as you are bearing your teeth toward the enemy.
Now I go punch him. Monk. Wow, that killed him pretty fast. Yeah, that's pretty good. Someone should make a video about that. Having trouble with biovores? Punch them. Cast fist.
Report.
The vile Xenos slinks through the shadows. It will not escape judgment.
Talassa, you cut out.
The new fist does become a ranged weapon. It is basically a ranged weapon now. I wonder what the other charge attack variant is like right now. That one always kind of sucked. So this one. Something funny that works.
Gifts from the forge.
The foolish beast thinks it will escape above ground, but it will not evade my reach.
The Armory.
Right, time for the final. I want to see how much damage this does to the Hive Tyrant. The ground pound is still really bad on Power Fist. Default charge melee is way better. That sounds right. Oh, you talk about the charge attack. Not the ground pound. Or not the other ground pound, the slam fist. Wow. We were so close. We're this close to greatness. Alright, just stand right there so I can do this. Hold on. Hold on. That's an uncharted. Wow, what the fuck is that damage? Hold on. What's a charge one do? Holy shit, okay, that's kind of the same. So if I do this. Wait, hold on. Right there. Well, that feels like quite a bit of damage. For a normal hit. That's not what I wanted. I guess that's what I wanted. I just did it wrong and I died. There's a button we didn't hit. Do this.
Another alien. The Imperium's key. Avenging angel. Reloading magazine.
Bang, 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 bang. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Oh. Huh. Everyone in unison, together. That's what that means.
My skin crawls with the alien stalks.
Alright, so your little. Okay. Let's punch you normally. Alright, chill, dude. Oh, the enemy. Where are the other enemies? Oh, here. I will land on you. You are chosen. Should rehockey myself back.
The world is
Kind of.
Now
Oh, it's wasted. Look at that. Look at him, perfect.
Jump pack refuel.
Trying to do cooldown stuff instead of just getting slapped.
That pitiful Xenos is but no horror.
What am I doing?
Swapping magazine. Avenging angel.
The final fist. What the fuck? Alright, that works.
We set that up perfectly.
Where the fuck did I send you with that power fist though? That's my question. was trying to do cool like little dodges, like do a little whip hit and then shoot him in the face, you know. And then I realized that my hotkeys are all wrong. Movement tech. That's what it's all about. Did you just instant teleport? That happens to me all the time when I do my ground pound. Well, not all the time, but it happens sometimes for this game. Like, it'll land you somewhere that you did not even fucking aim at. I've seen this patch like 4 times. Flying in the sky and landing a speck of dust. 17 specials on that map? Unusual. Usually decapitation doesn't have that many. How are my ordeals? Let's take a look. Okay. Ooh yeah. This is it. So we want... this. Alright, we're almost there. 5%. Now, when I was going through these, I was just like unlocking random shit. So we have 2 of these, then like 3 or 4 of these. So that may have been a mistake. But we do have like 100% of these. So, not to brag or anything. I guess you could say it was quite the ordeal. Who wanted Instigator? Somebody wanted Vanguard. Yeah, we can do that. Combat knife. Balance, what the fuck? When was I using a balance knife? I don't like this perk this much. Or like that much. I've been trying this out ever since this got nerfed. I mean, there's enough Majoras, so this is still good. I don't really care for this anymore. I feel like this is a really good perk now. It's kind of like a band-aid anyways. This perk is really good against range. The, what's it called? Chaos. As is this perk. We'll try it out again. We'll do this. We'll see how it goes. We'll try it out on Termination. How you getting all 3 armor strikes with 1 gun strike? Armor reinforcement will give you back all 3 armor on a Terminus shot. Terminus gun strike. That's true for Bulwark and what's his face? Assault. Also, the Danny DeVito pick is top tier. That's just me, dude. We're 4'6" and built different. They were like, of course we'll give this guy armor. He's so short. Easy logistics, you know? Manufacturing, no problem. Wasn't it patched? Well, it doesn't look very patched to me. Maybe it doesn't count for the Hive Tyrant. Maybe it counts for like the normal dude. Artifacts.
Their weapons will lead the counterattack. The Cadian commander can brief you on the fortress's current status.
A fine place to split open tyrannies.
Wait.
A challenge.
Hold on. Which fucking thing did I just take? A first regardsman is Danny DeVito? No way. It makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Is that a bug? Because armor reinforcement is supposed to give only 1 armor? Yeah, but it works on Terminus. Well, at least on Terminus before they allegedly patched it, it would give you all 3 back. I don't know if it was a bug or intended. Strange, the patch note said bosses. I'll try it again. I'm kind of curious now if it works on a Carnifex or not. But first, I need to make sure I have the right instigator. Because, yeah, I need the ammunition one. What do we have here? This sounds good. Or even build. Is my chainsword built for chaos or? Okay. Which one do we want? Extremis? Probably Extremis. I feel like they take a lot of time to fix simple bugs. They take a lot of time to do everything. It feels intended since Terminus enemies give you 3 armor when you execute them. That makes sense. Let me read the patch note. Oh, they updated a lot here. I didn't read any of this. It's crazy. I like how their note here is that this is a great perk when it comes to Adrenaline Rush, but unfortunately, it allows experienced Vanguards to solo all their problems and leave their teammates to be torn apart by the enemy. It still does that. Actually, Vanguard as a class does that because it doesn't have to deal with anything pretty much. Actually, you can pretty much do that with every class in the game. It's a really dumb reason to put. But yeah, 10% on Adrenaline Rush was pretty OP. Honestly, that perk could be like 3%. Actually, I'd go as far as say that perk could be 2% health recovery on every Majora's melee kill, and it would still be one of the best perks in the entire game. Because like, free HP in this game is hard to come across, and if you're playing Vanguard correctly, you're not going to be taking a ton of damage anyways. At least nothing beyond the test though. That just means every lull in combat isn't like an extremist wave, it can be fine. Yeah, there's so much here, I can't even find the... I'll read it after.
We must gain access to the fortress's weapons.
Even though it's a nerf, 5% health back, Majora's is still 5% higher than other classes, yeah. I mean, it's still one of the best perks in the game.
We will secure the fortress without delay.
Why do you smile, brother?
I am executing the Emperor's will, arm to arm with his fighters, slaughtering the enemies of mankind.
It's like my Raven Guard outfit. My Beaky Boy. I just copied their official image. It's a practically passive heal in a game with a rather narrow health system. Like, come on, it's free. Yeah, it is. It getting nerfed was totally warranted. 10% was insane. And it's still insane because you can still do solo runs without using any stims at all. In fact, this class is absolutely one of the best on Chaos at the moment. All the buffs. To its perks. It already was, but now it's extra good. But even in my Fall of Atreus run, I wasn't a true solo, but the only time I misused my stim. Not only was it flawless, we didn't even need the stim. I just misclicked it when I was at like full HP. Ow. I missed one block. Having the 2 block perks now feels so much better.
One down. Trillions to go. Closing the gap.
This perk always does what it's supposed to do, which is, all right, I got hit a bunch. I took a massive hit, and now I just take no damage. I slowly get all my HP back. And before you do that in like 2 seconds, but now it's ever so slightly longer. Twice as long, but you know. Really, at the end of the day, all healing is in a game. It's just extra lives. Like, if there's a limited healing system in a game, which this one absolutely has, especially now. That's just like, alright, you have this many chances to fuck up. This is your margin for error. And this class has effectively an infinite margin for error. So, you know, like, all of your mistakes are properly distanced. Because the spawns won't stop coming and you won't stop healing. You fuck.
It's Xenos brain did not grant the vision to use the thread.
That bot just yoinked that from me. Feels bad. I just remember something. Did they fix? I changed Chaos to have stagger effect. They did that a while ago. They did that ever since they added the block because they knew the stagger effect would be way too good. Ow, 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 ow.
Ordnance on me. Launch.
I'm just sitting there blocking with like whack. Contested HP, too good.
Giving them a shrapnel bomb. All these dead Tyranids are a welcome sight.
Now this class is designed to take more damage. I love the Mark 6 armor they added with the Vanguard chapter pack. Me too. That was quite cool. I just leave.
Not one is screaming for help. Silence! What needs grappling? Closing the gap. Finished and ready. Let them go for help.
Can just send everything this time.
Smoking out magazine.
That's why the Oculus is better, by the way. The Oculus would have ammo right now, since it has a ammo regen on low HP. This one, unfortunately, does not. It says, at least I'm not using it if it does. I don't have time to waste on all of these guys. Alright, let's go kill you while you're alone.
Into the more of death.
Now I get to finally leave the first area. How quaint. This is like guaranteed ammo spawn, by the way, right there. In case you're ever wondering. I'm just gonna go, because I don't play deal with another horde. I think I've hit the quota of kills, so just move on. Why are there so many? Hey, first regards, what's your least favorite class to do solo runs with? Good question. Probably Assault on Chaos. I don't think there's one I don't like to do solo runs on. Probably Bulwark, actually. Because Bulwark has no range options, so some things just show up that just suck to fight.
Swapping out magazine.
Like, fighting zone throws as a Bulwark is probably my most favorite thing to do in this game.
Closing the gap. Gather at my locus. Ordnance on me.
We are allies.
Power Fist mid-range weapon now. Power Fist is pretty good. Pretty top tier, it feels. Thanks, team. Thanks. Thanks, squad. I know it's not your fault, but
Arming up.
God, this has been monotonous.
Shut them up before they bring more.
And yeah, they changed the perfect parry and the perfect block to the same frame too, right? I get more perfect blocked after the patch than before. Maybe they did. I have no idea. I only looked at like their first patch note they did, where they didn't really like throw the numbers down. I haven't read the numbers yet.
Your command of the liturgies of battle is admirable. I do not recognize half the passages. You do not strike
So now it likes to send, it will, when a neurotrope spawns, it will send one zoanthrope as well.
Practice temperance until then. It is a place of quiet.
That's something I've noticed.
Finished and ready. Crush that neurotrope. Going back to the arena. Swatted the bulbous bastard out of the sky.
Okay.
Book available.
I still hook him from here? No. Someone seems to know that he can't. I guess that makes sense because he has like a ranged weapon, or he has a ranged shield.
Swapping out magazine.
I mean, I could grapple him, but like I'm just gonna get out of that, to be honest.
Magazine in.
Pushing the balls at me. I need ammo to kill him.
Arming up. Smells like fresh munition.
I don't know if anything was over there, but
I shall be cleaning this. Frag grenade safe. Reloading.
where'd he go? Excuse me? Game? Neurotrope boss? Hello? Note that as a bug, guys. Says the devs. This is a fucking crazy run. All that work for him to vanish. I'd like to kill him too.
Into the maw of death. One down. One deep, chaplain.
I've seen enemies despawn before. I've never seen a fucking boss despawn.
Finished and ready. Hold that ravener. magazine in. Finish and ready.
Fucking crazy. Kind of a terrible spot to be in.
Closing the gap.
It happened in old passages, you just run through the bosses and he despawns. That's stupid.
Swapping out magazine.
I've seen, the only time I've ever seen enemies straight up blink out of existence is when I was over
Go
here
there, dig in. I like your
and I was
style.
fighting a horde and his vanished.
Damning praise. Protest all you
That
like.
was on like
You
5.0.
know when to throw caution to the wind and get in the thick of it.
I am an instrument of the Emperor. I am trained to engage the enemy as he wills.
Me too. Fortunately, he usually wills me to the front line. Finally, our journey ends, Captain.
Good. The hive ships are
Oh,
moving
look,
into
a
range of
Guardian
the
relic
colony
just for me.
towers. We are in Kadaku's final hours.
Well, that was a nightmare start. Minus the fucking neurotrope that we have to kill 80% of. Oh. Did I say start? I meant nightmare spawn. Oh, and all the mines. Ah, yes. I'll be honest, I think the melt is kind of bad now. With how many spores are in the game now, with how many zoanthropes are in the game, how much shit you need to shoot, I would never want a melting gun at this point. Multi-melt is still good, but
The stench here is strong. My wrath is stronger. No hope and no grace. Hostile sack of science and excellent. Reloading. Tether unbound. Frag grenade out.
wow, this is so busted.
Shut them up before they bring more. Tyranids aim to make a meal of us. Rebels are just sent. No hope and no grace.
One intense gameplay, non-stop fights, and I saw someone say lethal got more spawn. Yeah, people were saying that lethal is harder. Just I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Just blatantly not. I mean, generally the main thing that's hard in the game are the extremis spawns, anyways. Very rarely, or absolute range spam. Those are like the two things that kill people. Not absolute difficulty, just like a ton of range spam. And its difficulty's got more of both. It also has like higher spawn caps, it feels like. It also spawn a ton of guys with the boss. Like, you don't really get bosses on their own anymore. They'll always spawn like an extremist or something with them. In my experience, anyways. Yeah, I think I had someone say that in my comments. I don't get it personally. That. Yeah, it's I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like you just have straight up, like you can look in the files and see the spawn director for each difficulty, and you'll see that like, oh, lethal is just fucking easier. Just blatantly easier.
Awakening this system moves us closer to slaughtering the terrorists. Search out the consoles.
Now, launch lethal might have been a little harder. Alright, let's go hunt ourselves a biovore. Yeah.
We're unable to leave this room until all of the consoles are awakened.
So we put the shock grenades there because they'll get rid of all the spores. And lower these guys so we can do this. Because once you get the synapse burst, you can kill all the spore guys.
We're unable to leave this room until all of the consoles are awakened.
Magazine out, magazine in.
There's one more biovore over there.
What needs grappling? Reloading your Subterranean. Into the fray.
I gotta get the synapse burst on this guy. Oh! Okay. That was close.
Shoot the spore mine. Stunning dead. We cannot leave this place without awakening all the consoles. Arming up. Grappling gun just set.
Oh, give me that.
We must scatter mine. Magazine out, magazine in.
Only after we activate the console can we enter the fortress, brothers.
We cannot leave this place without awakening all the consoles. Swapping out magazine.
Okay. He's dead. Let's go find that fucking biovore. One more.
Got the nectar. We're unable to leave this room until all of the consoles are awakened.
What other class could do this? That's the question. Probably tactical.
My weapon is dry.
Probably a lot of them, to be honest.
And ready.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave these guys here because I gotta kill that thing. Where are you? You little fucker. Our battle will be legendary.
Only after we activate the console.
So can we enter the fortress, brothers?
That may have been a waste of a stim, but I saw another one up there. I don't think so.
Magazine empty. Swapping out magazine. Into the maw of death. No more rounds.
Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers.
Oh, I read the wrong one? Fuck me, dude.
No hope and no brains.
Thank you. I ain't grabbed this ammo.
Ordnance on me.
Ow.
Shoot the spore mines.
I gotta do the objective. It's gonna be hard though. Go up here. Cut them off there. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. You little fucker. If that works, I can see I want to jump up that way too.
Sharing the divine blessings of the machine. Console has been reawakened. Functions restored.
Disappointing. What needs grappling?
Oh, tactical bulwark too. Yeah, bulwark can definitely do that. I might have trouble with enough ammo for this poor mine, so using plasma.
Magazine out. Magazine in.
Oh, it's an ammo crit, I saw. That's awkward. It's a wasted sim.
Tether up. We cannot leave this place without awakening all the consoles. Swapping out magazine.
Now, getting a triple biovore spawn there kind of sucked. That was a triple biovore into double lictor.
Communion established. Transmission of blessing has commenced.
Still prefer the Oculus over the Instigator for Vanguard, absolutely. I think it's a better gun.
Communication with console halted. Biological impurity detected. Invasive material must be removed prior to resumption.
Let us find this substance and purge it.
Oh, you fuck. Well, the substance is in the bottom.
Book available.
So let's go do that real quick. Oh, it's up here. Let's just get rid of it. Let's just go do that.
Tyrannic pollution ensnares the system.
These are merely weeds. We must cut down the spores at their roots.
Foreign biological matter no longer detected. System accessible. Resume communion with the console. Blessings extended to the slumbering unit. Awakening has begun.
All I gotta do is survive here.
System is running. Let us open the fortress door.
Get my armor back. Thank you.
Our journey leads elsewhere. Let us open the door and leave.
We're goofing. You're gonna get stunned. Gotta give him an armor back.
Stay dead, buddy. The battle waits for us. Open the door.
Oh my god. Okay, so the game plan here would be get that fucking door open. Operate. Okay, tactical. It's all up to you.
Defy the shadow of death. Mortal
He can do it. He can do it. So we're gonna get that door open and we're gonna get the fuck out of here because we're very low on ammo. There's no crate up there.
Our journey leads elsewhere.
So I'm gonna use you as my little.
We are inside the
Okay, you
fortress,
fucked.
Captain.
Good. Head up to the cannons and remind the Xenos of whom they dare to attack.
Arming up. The enemy born as a
Ow.
dreadnought. One down. Trillions to go.
Oh, you fucking asshole! You fucking assholes!
Keep fighting.
These fucking snipers, man. All right,
Just set.
round 2.
Finished and ready.
It's rough. I need Guardian Relic there.
Good hope and no wings.
Oh my god.
These wounds
Why'd I go back out?
feed my hatred.
You know, it's a dire situation when you go down, AI go down. Well, if we had a Guardian Relic and a stim, well, we didn't waste the stim, would have been fine, but now we're on the last life. I need to get the fuck. I don't know why I came back out here. It's stupid of me.
A new start, nothing more.
Alright, we gotta leave. That's like a lot of guys. Or we can just fucking die. Those are the most tense spawns I've ever seen on that difficulty. And with a knife, maybe a chainsword. I had another lictor. There's a biovore too. There are like 6 guys. 6 extremists at that point. I don't know how many I killed. Between that and like the boss and despawning. A wild ride. That looks like a modded difficulty. I've never seen that much. How many extremists were there up until that point? We had killed a 16. It's probably been like 20 plus. And there were another 6 on screen. So it's like 22 already. We're already at the end. If I had chainsword. Chainsword made it all okay. True solo stream soon. Probably once I have all the ordeals. That's mainly what I want right now. These things. So I resent playing this. But the fact that Vanguard can last that long with like a not so meta build, it's pretty good. If you want to try that chainsword. Combat knife is a little better sometimes for the attack stalker bolt would have handled it. I could play some tactical plasma. Could do that. A little bit of termination. Actually, do I want to play stalker or plasma? Yeah, we'll do another Vanguard game. Fuck it, but I guess I'll use an instigate. I don't want to use the knife again though. Not a big fan of the knife on Vanguard. What do you run on the plasma? Build for charge? Yeah, pretty much. I still think Emperor's Vengeance is pretty good with it. Grenade launcher bets understand how nut the plasma is now. But yeah, the plasma is probably like, I think the Stalker Bolt rifle is better than plasma, to be honest. But if you're gonna be like, if you were a grenade spammer before, you're probably playing plasma now. That's what I assume.
The Tyranids have already established their... Acadian platoon has taken up position near an abandoned Imperial fortress. Their weapons will lead the counterattack. The Acadian commander can brief you on the fortress's current status.
The Tyranids will pay for what they have done here.
Ha! A challenge. I will enjoy killing that monstrosity.
The fortress's Icarus las cannons are strong enough to bring down that beast and the towers. Even with your aid, we do not have the forces to penetrate the main gate. We'll need another way in.
We will get those cannons roaring.
This path will lead you into the jungle and towards the fortress.
Also, there's some randomly they got the I mean, I'd be surprised if they give me a Carnifex or something. I was talking before, good gun, but aiming's not my strong point. I think the Stalker's just incredible. Incredibly good gun. I think it's much better than plasma. Maybe hard to use, but not really, because a lot of the enemies in this game are like big heads. Giant big fish heads. Lizard heads. Now imagine having a melting gun during that. Like, what the fuck is that doing for you at that point? Nothing. You're running out of ammo. Like, Meltagun was at its best. The OG Meltagun was OP when the game didn't send like 50 Quintilian Extremis at you. These days, it kind of just... it can help versus lictors and stuff to stagger. But like on the OG launched Ruthless, Meltagun was extra OP because it had that healing bug. And it also had, you know, there weren't that many Majoras, there weren't that many Extremis. So the ones that did show up on screen were very easy to kill with a Meltagun. And everything else was just like Minoris enemies that nobody knew how to fight because we wanted to learn. So Meltagun became the de facto king. But these days, regular Melt is not that epic. Melta staggering Majoris and pushing away is pretty good. Yeah, it is good to stagger them, but it's only worth giving up your ranged weapon, having some like not so great ammo capacity. And not very good perks either, and a pretty terrible reload time.
I am executing the Emperor's will, arm to arm with his fight.
If I had a melted gun last game, it would have been way worse.
I have every reason to smile.
So long as you are baring your teeth toward the enemy, I suppose it would be.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm getting ganged on. Alright, it's just embarrassing. I'm just gonna restart that one. I'm just gonna restart. Nobody saw that. Let me clip that. My brain shut off, dude. The biovore is just like, I felt like Homelander when he got jumped. He got jumped by Soldier Boy and Butcher. And he just gets shot by fucking laser beams. He's like, what the fuck? This is what dying feels like. When you play at 720, low quality, 15 FPS, everything looks the same. Dude, the biovore had enough, dude. He just gamered me. Alright, I'm taking this off and go back to the Oculus. Let's swap perks a little bit, though. Actually, you know what? You know what I haven't tried? I haven't tried bolt carbine on this. You said it was good, Zambit. So I'm inclined to believe you. I know it was really good on the... What do you use with it, though? Probably this. Maybe this. I did termination yesterday with the heavy bolt rifle. It wasn't this bad. Oh, shit, fuck, you said 15% range damage. Okay, that's okay. I'll just leave it with the contested health. We'll make it work. Melter run is over when 3 times neurotrope come out. Yeah, when you're by yourself for sure. I will say they've done a pretty good job at removing like the really noob strats for absolute solo. Like, it's not easy for bad players to solo absolute. Like, there's not a whole lot of cheese you can do anymore.
They mean to harvest this planet's biomass.
Like, Lethal got to that point where you could have somebody doesn't really know what they're doing that well, but like there are a couple builds that can really carry the shit out of them. Grenade launcher. But like in this patch, I imagine you're not going to see a ton of absolute solos. And if you do see them from like people that aren't very good at soloing, it's probably going to be mostly tactical or mostly maybe Vanguard. I'm trying to think like what would you use? Like, you kind of have to have game sense at this point, especially with spawns like that. Like sniper is probably the cheesiest right now.
The front gate is inaccessible, so you must enter from below. Fortress schematics show a waste reclamation center. Travel beneath the Tyranid and up into the fortress.
A solid course of action, Captain.
Heavy plasma. True absolute. Where's your endurance and decision making pin? Yeah, it's not like Lethal. Definitely not. Like, you can have easy spawns sometimes, but definitely hard. If I'm tired, it's not what I record for. Like, Lethal runs are pretty easy for me to just be like, I'm gonna play for 30 minutes before I go to bed and just do a Lethal run and upload it tomorrow. But in this one, I gotta be a little more cognitive. Still better than trying to true solo,
Activating all specs advanced.
from a true solo in Darktide or Vermintide, because like that shit will have you there all day. Health is much more of a resource than absolute. Don't think most people can manage that. I agree, Zambit. I think you're gonna see far fewer solos at this point than lethal. I think the fact that there's less healing, I think that alone puts us above the 5.0 lethal. Though that whole like little, I don't know. What do you think, Zambi? Do you think it was harder in 5.0 like launch lethal when they had bug dodges than it is now? Maybe in some ways. You definitely got frame trapped a lot more. But I also feel like a lot of the people that play solo are better now than they were back then. I just understand the game more. I'm liking the bull card right now. I don't know if I'm gonna win this, but
Fresh munitions. Movements away. Full specs prime.
why do you not take 20% HP regen on the Extremis before? I don't think that perk's that necessary on the Vanguard. I don't think any of the points I went down were because of that. It's got like a one shot. I think it's pretty easy to creep yourself back up with the it's pretty easy to creep your HP back up with the 5% on its own. Like most of the times you die in this game, it's because, okay, I just took like an enormous hit from something that's still alive. And you're either going to get all that contested HP back or you're going to die. And getting 20% off an Extremis isn't really worth giving up damage to me. I might try it out though.
Fertilizer now, Seagulls.
Looks like you're doing.
Magazine in.
15 more billion damage.
Stealthy Xenos can hide, but not for long.
I haven't done normal solo of Absolute yet, so I don't know if it's harder than 5.0 lethal. Probably is, but yeah. I don't know if I ever did a true solo on 5.0 lethal. That shit must have been a nightmare. I don't think I even knew it existed at the time. Kill him. God, these things have so much HP, it's absurd. They're probably gonna nerf that. That's my guess. Because like, I guarantee you the number one thing people are bitching about in this patch, which I haven't read anything on it, but the number one thing is gonna be biovores.
That would match the disappointment of my battle.
And they're probably gonna nerf their HP.
You strike to the heart of it. I can imagine none either.
I don't think you could unless you play like Bulwark because of the tight formation mechanic. Oh yeah, that. I mean, you can play Vanguard because Vanguard's chainsword could out heal. You don't really need armor on a Vanguard anyways.
Disgusting Tyranny scum.
That was what I always played. When I was playing with randoms, I just play Vanguard. Just run around, run out of formation. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Like most things in this class.
Enhanced visuals incoming. Fresh magazine in.
I go back to true solos on this difficulty once I get my stupid Inquisitor Pauldron.
Deploying shock grenade. Another Xenos fireform eliminated.
I will say I like where the difficulty is at right now. And I think this is how the hardest difficulty should feel like, at least in a vanilla game, because I think anything harder than this is gonna be for like such a niche group of people. Like maybe honestly, like triple digits, most likely. If I'm being generous, it might even just be double digits or single. Of the people who would want to play something harder.
Reloaded. No stakes round.
Well, you want your difficulty to be at least like accessible to, I don't know, a 5% of your player base. It doesn't be everybody. But this isn't a MMO.
Subterranean alien.
So they use block weapons a lot. Do you think they're better than fencing? I think the blockchain sword art definitely is. The block
I am executing the
Thunderhammer
Emperor's
as well.
will. Arm to arm with his fighters, slaughtering the enemies of man.
I still use fencing on
I have every
bulwark and
So long
sometimes
as you are baring your teeth toward
sometimes
the
power
enemy,
fist
I suppose it would do.
or balanced. Because parrying is still good on classes with armor reinforcement. This is definitely easier spawns in that Vanguard game. I don't know what the fuck was going on that time.
Take it down. Pathetic tyranny of population. Fresh magazine in.
Look at this shit. It spawns all these guys, these fucking dudes on them. Oh, I need to get an execute here real quick. If we take too long, we're gonna be here forever, so. That's just pretty good damage, look at that. What the fuck? Oh, the Carnifex is bugged out. Oh, I take it back. He's stuck. It's convenient. I like how my contested health recovery is so high with this. You can just shoot him in the face and you take the whole hit.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated. All specs ready to scan.
See, now I like to send a lot of guys to you. Like before, when you're fighting a Carnifex, that should be by itself. Not these days.
Scanning. Changing mag speed. Stim injection administered.
A little whack.
The hive mind loathes our now, magazine in.
So I take the 15% range damage with this, since the carbine lets you tank anything as long as you can just shoot. That's actually pretty cool. You know what this game needs? These other fucking jungle map. Needs more Kadaku. I know we're gonna go to like the arid landscape, that'd be cool, but like give me a Metroid Prime biome. Like give me a Metroid game where I can just go from like, look, it's the desert section. Oh look, it's the jungle. I don't need my planets to be lore accurate. Just give me Minecraft.
Captain, the way center entrance and our victory are right ahead.
The hive ships are moving into range of the capillary towers.
There's something about shooting Tyranids in the jungle. It feels good. It's just me.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Reloading.
Alright. Guardian Relic? Nope. I don't even know where the other spawns are here. I already checked. Check the two I know.
Fresh magazine in. That one calls for reinforcements. Exterminate.
Yoink you. I think that's a pretty high contested health recovery. I'm quite shocked. Where's this guy? Just watching my bots get. As long as you're not aiming at me. I think auto bolt rifle will get a rework like Power Fist and block weapons. It should get a rework. That gun is so donkey. Succulently donkey. A true trash weapon. Every game needs one, you know. Every game needs an M16 in Modern Warfare 3. One where like everyone just collectively goes, this thing sucks. And the devs are like, yeah, we know, we're never gonna buff it. It's not properly. I don't give a fuck what this guy's doing. I've always wanted a bolt rifle to be able to have different types of bolt ammo. That would be cool. Gun customization is one of the most entertaining things in games.
No more surprises from this victor.
That was funny. Didn't really mean to do that, but
I assumed the reclamation machines would be active.
We need to reactivate the entire system. Find and activate consoles.
fuck is going on? That was on. I had a biovore just beam it through me.
This lunatic stalks the battlefield no more. Melter bomb ready.
I hope that doesn't even work. Like, what is that bullshit? I knew it wouldn't, but it still hurts to watch. Why did I do it, you may ask? I thought it might work this time. Does anybody happen to know, perchance, where the good old relic is on this map? The relic spawn. No particular reason.
Disgusting tyranny scum. Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers.
Alright, we're just gonna go reactivate these consoles before more shit comes. This is somehow still better than your first termination run of the Vanguard, well, also because the spawns in that termination run were bonkers. Probably like twice as many extremists as this. The highest I've ever seen. That and the one heavy bolter run I did last night. There's one on the very bottom floor in the part all the way in the back. Very bottom floor in the part all the way in the... Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Alright, let's go check. I'm assuming you mean down there. The way I'm looking. Down here. Well, it's probably a med sim in there, so...
We activate the consoles, can we enter the fortress, brothers?
Like that. Nothing here, but it was still worth going down here, so thanks, bud. What was your name? What was your name? It's on the capture point list before you go to the back to the left. Oh. Welcome. Thank you, AJ. I mean, it's not here, but thank you. Your contribution is noted. Gene Seal, take that.
Found something useful.
I like how my Vanguard's actually just running, just stuffing his face into the enemy and stuff like that. Top quality bots.
Swapping magazine.
We cannot leave this place without awakening all the consoles.
It's not there.
Disgusting.
Unfortunate.
Scum.
Thank you both.
Established. Transmission of blessing has commenced.
Are there different parry/block timing for all the weapons? Yep.
Attention, ministers.
There are.
Communication with console halted. Biological impurity detected.
I think some of them the same, but some of them definitely different ones.
Prior to resumption.
Let us find this substance and purge it.
These alien vines suffocate the generators. Let us rectify this.
We should find the spores that spawned these vines and then
Biological matter cannot be detected. System accessible. Resume communion with the console.
fresh magazine in. Another Xenos.
Let's see, last time.
Vessel detected. Sharing the
This isn't going perfectly, but last time it's definitely going worse.
console has been reawakened. Functioning restored. Raising of desire. System restoration completed. Ground controls reset.
We activated the consoles. We must open the door.
I went to go for my melee hit, but I didn't realize how fucking low HP I was. That's unfortunate. Perhaps I should not have done such a thing. I should have let him go. Because usually when I'm fighting the whip guys, I'll be like, okay, I can take this one thing. It's the long monotonous grind that breaks you down.
System is running. Let us open the fortress door.
And that's one of the biggest things about games is, or really anything you do in life, is if you're doing a task that requires focus for an extended period of time, eventually that focus is going to break down.
The Xenos of whom they appear to
That's
attack.
why it can be good to do things like take breaks. You're a biological machine. It's always funny to me. Okay. Oh, that thought will be finished one day. Maybe not tonight, but eventually.
All specs ready to scan.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do before. Alright, I want to get out of here, out of this little spot, before I get ripped apart by vines.
I am wounded.
If I get rid of the Devourers, that would be good. I'm gonna grind PvP as well, baby. I've hardly played the PvP at all. By hardly play, I mean I have like 2 matches on it. And I imagine all the people that play PvP are really good by now. So I'm playing to get shit on. I don't know anything about that.
Disgusting tyranny scum. Rearming.
The Guardian spawned the bridge here. You guys got my back. Chat's got my back. It's under the bridge.
Another Xenos fire falling in. Reloading.
I feel like I've been here before where like everyone was just
Scars in the making.
under the bridge. I'm gonna read that from in here if anybody says it is. Unfortunate on the spawns, yeah. It's okay. We'll be fine.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Changing magazine.
I'm just gonna peace out. We can probably find another medkit somewhere, but a Guardian Relic would definitely make me feel like we're probably gonna get the mission completed. Because right now it's like, it's a definite maybe.
Stay close and sharp.
You don't have to deal with the boss, so that's good.
We broke the Xenos onslaught.
I wager I could break your guard.
Let's see if this works.
Confident boast, brother. Not a
It's worth a
boast,
try.
a challenge.
I accept. Better I find a
It's worked
weakness in
before.
sparring than on the battlefield.
If I was a sneaky dev, I would put a spawn in here too. Under the bridge is Gene Seed spawn. Gene Seed. Noted. Copy. Is that the last spawn on this map? Is there one up here? This is where I would hide one. If I was the game dev, I'd be like, this is the spot. That's not the spot. All this ammo. Well, might as well use it.
Fresh magazine in. Ammunition cache here.
Oh, let me grab that. Okay. The triple Ravener. Thank God when they knock you down, they knock you past the last hit.
Target seeks to mobilize reinforcements. Eliminate it. I will not yield to these wounds.
Alright, we're dead. That was unfortunate. We're gonna run that one back one more time. We got termination last night, first try, and now we're getting shit on. Getting body. We're gonna try the 15%. Actually, I'm probably gonna keep the contested health regen. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'll try both. How about that? I legitimately can't remember the last time I've seen the first tier guardsman get his ass humbled this hard for trying to do a mission. Oh, you should watch my streams more, and you see it happen all the time. I had a 6-hour stream during 5.0 where I didn't win a single fucking Inferno Power Fist run. Not a single one. That was before the patch. That wasn't even that bad before. 3 Raveners is just unlucky. It was less the Raveners, it was more so there was just a bunch of snipers that made it so I couldn't move. I was getting hardcore trapped. Let's find the frame trap extremis on top of the Tac feels disgusting when you do with the new buffs. He sure is. He's always been pretty disgusting. Pretty disgustingly good class.
The Tyranids have already established their capillary towers. They mean to harvest
The AI
this planet's
director give this,
biomass.
so the
They
AI
will take
director
it to
take it
Dagon,
away.
but we will make them pay for it. Those towers, they're bio-titan. Find a way to bring them both down.
That is true.
Acadian platoon has taken up position near an abandoned Imperial fortress. Their weapons will lead the counterattack. The Acadian commander can brief you on the fortress's current status.
The Tyranids will pay.
I think my biggest mistake there was wasting my stim earlier.
We must get down there, brother.
My first stim.
The Acadians will only last so long against that.
I know we got unlucky Guardian Relic spawns, but
Icarus las cannons are strong enough to bring down that beast and the towers. Even with your aid, we do not have the forces to penetrate the main gate. You will need another way in.
Ah, thanks. We shall handle the Hierophant from here.
This path will lead you into the jungle and to
We will not find our way to the fortress.
Captain, we are leaving the Acadian position to seek a way to access the fortress's cannons.
the front gate is inaccessible, so you must enter from below. Forces schematics show a waste reclamation center. Travel beneath the turret and up into the fortress.
I would prefer a frontal assault, but we do what we must.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Tyranids!
See your weapon malfunction.
AI director does some devious work on Absolute. At times, it sure does. I mean, I like that the hordes are crazy, but I can also definitely see this being a difficulty where people, let's say you're just playing for fun, and you're like, this is bullshit. It's like, you know, Dark Tide, you know, let's go back to Dark Tide. I see a lot of opinions on Dark Tide from, like, from content creators that clearly don't play it that much. Okay, you know, I'll say the name because it's not like, there's no way I've ever interacted with this person. But like, Angry Joe, if anybody knows who Angry Joe is, I saw Angry Joe comment on Dark Tide being like, oh, that game's not even good right now. And knowing Angry Joe, that's a bit of a tangent here, but knowing Angry Joe, there's no fucking way on earth that Angry Joe is ever even remotely good at Dark Tide. At least enough to ever appreciate it.
Xenos bioform eliminated.
That's why it's kind of funny to me when I hear, like, so if I was an Angry Joe and I was playing this difficulty, I'd probably say this shit's bullshit. Probably my first inclination. But I think the whole community in Space Marine 2 is better at the game they were, you know, 4 months ago. Just to be expected.
Ammunition cache here.
So people are probably having an easier time than you'd expect.
Clear a blast radius.
Angry Joe was rage baiting before it was cool. I don't think Angry Joe's rage baiting. I think Angry Joe's just angry sometimes. He's a pretty genuine person. I don't think he makes. He really doesn't make that much clickbait for a guy called Angry Joe. Fuck, I think more clickbait than him. It's the sad truth. It's really the majority of reviewers, very casual gamers as far as skill level goes. Well, because to make content for a game, you can't be playing a game all the time. There's a lot that goes into making YouTube videos. Like when you're a professional YouTuber, when you're working full time, unless you're like you've really hit the niche and it's like
So long as you are
Ultimate
bearing your
Gamer
teeth
Farm,
toward the enemy.
and you can just post like whatever the fuck you want. Like if you're let's say commentary YouTuber or whatever it may be. But for gamers, they get the review copies, they have to edit these videos, they have to script these videos in some cases. They're constantly moving on to the new games. Their entire livelihood depends on the content they're making, the game content. So they can't just sit there and dedicate the same amount of time that like a streamer could, or a very niche YouTuber could. They're very stuck. They're stuck chasing the next big game. Game tourism on YouTube is a real thing, and a game reviewer is basically a game tourist. They just aren't making guides for the game, which, to be honest, thank God, because if anybody plays Path of Exile, there are some game tourist channels that are making guides for that game and have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. But they know that shit gets views. Which is, that's fair. If it's their livelihood, it's their livelihood. And people, I've never been in the mind that, like, there's good or bad content. There's usually just content people want to see and content people don't want to see. But when content is straight lying to people, that's where I draw the line. Exaggeration is one thing. But like saying, oh, this is a method to get money in Path of Exile, and the method legitimately just doesn't work. Like, how many of you played RuneScape when you were in middle school, like 20 years ago? Whatever it may be. And there were a bunch of, like, YouTube videos, or this is how you make GP, this is how you make, like, 1 mil per hour, but the actual method's, like, 200,000 per hour. Or something like that, and you're just sitting there, your little child mind can't comprehend the fucking lies that were just told to you. That's how I feel with a lot of game guides. So we're a trend chaser. It's kind of trend chasing, but it's more so that they're just looking, like, they go for, like, they want to cover a game that's popular. This is true for, like, most people on YouTube. They're gonna cover a game that's popular. Nobody's covering, like, how many channels out there are covering Spelunky exclusively right now? Not many. Like, there might be one Spelunky guy.
Fresh munitions.
But if you're a game reviewer, especially a big media outlet, they kind of have to, like, they're more of a, they have to tour the different games. Not tour them, but, I mean, easier playing this thought and crossbow. With this fucking game.
Disgusting tyrannid scum. Reloaded. Your demeanor.
Well, let's say you're an anime YouTuber, okay? That's something I know about here. And so I used to make Jujutsu Kaisen content a lot, and when the manga was at its peak, and before that. So when I had gotten into it, when I got into making content for that series, a lot of people weren't really talking about it that much. There's a really niche group. I made a lot of friends there, and we all just kind of like hung out, went to each other's streams, and talked for a while. And then once the anime came out, suddenly everyone, like every channel, just hops on this series because they're like, okay, this is popular, this is where the views are. And that's just what happens. Kind of grifty, but I completely understand. It can be grifty. It absolutely can be grifty. It doesn't have to be. Like, you could cover something because it's popular and you like it. I mean, it probably would be popular if it was particularly bad. That's true, but oh my god, I'm getting punked. That's what tabloids and magazines do, basically. Yeah, but it's not as bad as tabloids and magazines. Like, they legitimately know nothing about it. It's more so that people will pick a topic that they want to be invested in to make content for. Because a lot of people, they don't go in, like, they don't just start uploading videos. There are people that go in there like, I don't want to be, like a content creation is not an accident for them. It's something they plan to do. That's just what you have to do. That's not to say they're disingenuous.
Specs prime. Fresh magazine in.
Rory on the downtrodden on this one.
fertilizer now,
But yeah, if you want to be a game reviewer, you have to review multiple games. It's just how it is. And you're never going to master one game if you're never going to truly master a game if you're constantly hopping between games. But you're also never going to be a game reviewer if you don't hop between games. So there you go. That's the point of what I was trying to say. I'm sorry, I was getting annihilated by Tyranids and it made my... Have fun. Can't blame them, though. Fester's misinfo. Well, them giving that misinformation is because they're bad at their job. There's a difference between being a game tourist to review a game and being someone who's like, this is the ultimate guide. This is the best build in a game I've played for 10 hours. Like, fuck those people.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Prospects deep scan ready.
YouTube's actually quite an interesting platform, though, I must say, and it's a lot different than a lot of people think it is from the outside. It's a lot different than I thought it was when I first made content. I remember when I first started, and I was like, oh man, yeah, this is some quality stuff. Like there were some ideas I thought I had for like a video idea. Just like, this is gonna bang, and then like in retrospect, you look back and you're like, why did I ever think this was good content? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And then you'll meet people that will like they'll know the secret sauce, and like you'll see how invested some people are in it when you meet other YouTubers. From like a little community. It almost always happens. It happens no matter where you go on the internet. Quite interesting. I really do think more people should try out YouTube. Every friend I've ever said, hey, you should start uploading content, they've always just said like, oh, I'm not interested in that, or like, oh, I don't know if anyone will watch me, or I don't know how to do X. It's like always the same excuse every time. But it's really not as hard as people think. It's also pretty fun, and most people are pretty nice.
Captain, the waste center entrance and our victory are right ahead.
The hive ships are
Alright, kill this dude.
capability towers.
So we already have the Guardian Relic, which is nice. Oh, triple biovore spawn. But what fucking algorithm did I piss off?
Changing magazine.
Can I grab... do I have a gun for this? That's not the gun.
New scars in the main. Pathetic tyranny abomination. All specs ready to scan. Reloading.
It's like the worst spot for this. I need to leave. I'm going to die if I stay here.
Target is rallying reserve forces. Halt it. Will not be long now until we are in the fortress place. Fresh magazine in.
I don't really want the stalker bolt rifle, but I guess that's what we have now. Basically, you're shooting them in the body when you do that.
Swapping magazine.
Alright, where is this fucker? perish. Spitting gamer philosophy while fighting Xenos. Really a Warhammer fan. I don't know if it's philosophy, dude. I don't think anything I say would ever be that be profound enough to be called philosophy. Really more like the equivalent of like your after D&D game Taco Bell run conversation.
Thought you could hide from an Astarte. Another Xenos bioform eliminated.
Let me go back to that ammo crate, I think.
I will not. Fresh magazine in.
That's close.
All specs primed.
Alright, note to self. Alright guys, just so you know, heads up, heads up. Which one's the right one? I guess not this one. This one? Yes. Don't jump down here if there's 3 biovores on your ass, or they all spit spores at you in a giant clusterfuck. And then you will die. Horribly. I mean, we didn't die there, but probably was going to happen. So do we think plus 15% range damage is better than plus 30% contested HP perk? I feel like it is. I mean, I just think contested health regen in this game with a chain sword is too good to pass up. Personally. I definitely see the argument, though. Definitely better than 5%. It's an actual choice now, which is what it should have been before.
Find and activate consoles.
Can't believe these fucking idiots thought that 5%. You get 5% more damage! That's so good. They're just like, let's just give them 30% more contested health regen. That seems reasonable. Like, who the fuck made this game? Why did it take them 4 months to fix that? Well, there's gotta be an overhead issue. Because there's no way that you have individual game devs that could be that incompetent. They're just like, oh, we can't fix this. We don't know what to do. Like, it's gotta be a... I think it's an issue with management at that point. Or devs requiring too much, too many permission slips.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
We cannot leave this place without awakening all the consoles.
Rearming.
Communion established. Transmission of blessing has commenced.
Alright.
Attention, ministers.
I pray that 5% was a typo and it was always 15. Okay.
Biological impurity detected.
My rant still, my tangent on them still,
Resumption.
Whatever this impurity is, we shall expunge it from the system.
still holds true because there's a million other perks in this game that are clusterfuck.
There must be spores nearby.
That may be an exaggeration because there may not be a million perks in this game, but you know what I mean. Oh my god, what's happening? Get me out of this hole.
Vessel detected. Sharing the divine blessings of the machine god.
New scars in the making. Disgusting Tyranid scum.
Alright.
Swapping out
Console operational. Connection to core controls established. Praise the officer. System restoration complete. Grounding controls reset.
System is running. Let us open the fortress door. I am wounded.
They've got me!
Looking for a box down here.
Exterminated.
No, nothing. Alright, that was a lot better than last time. And definitely a lot better than the time before. This game's difficulty is so
We have left the sewers behind and are in the fortress.
questionable.
Good.
Or I should say it's inconsistent.
And remind the Xenos of whom they dare to attack.
Like, if you're gonna have spawns like that, like the one I had in the prior game of the Vanguard, might as well just make it an entirely new difficulty. That's what it feels like compared to the other two games.
Reloaded.
I mean, that's a little excessive, but a little extreme.
I will not yield to these wounds.
But the fact you can get double the amount of extremis enemies in some games, that sounds like a new difficulty to me. Though I do love the comments that always, like, every single video ever
Magazine.
gets a comment like, "Why are your spawns so easy? When I play this, I get," and they like an insert impossible amount of enemies.
Crack grenade out. We severed the zoanthrope's connection to the hive mind.
Punked. That knocked me all the way down.
Ravener down. I am wounded, but unbroken.
Even in my true solo assault run, I had some fucking comment that said, "Oh, did you mob the enemies out too? I could do this in my sleep." And I'm like, alright. Like, how many games do people get 1,000+ kills in on true solo? Almost fucking zero. Unless it's like a, wow. This is quite fucky.
Neurotrope sighted. Aim for its head.
Wow, you fuck.
Scars in the main.
If we don't go down here, we don't use the Guardian relic,
Changing magazine.
I'm buying somebody a video game.
Dispensing stims.
I don't know who it's gonna be. I don't know what game it's gonna be. Anybody want Kingdom Come 2? I wish my games were like these. Yeah, I love those guys.
Reloading.
Anybody here want Kingdom Come 2? Because if we fuck this neurotrope, someone's getting Kingdom Come 2.
Rearming. Force specs engaged. You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Swapping magazine.
So we must Kingdom Come 2. What's the stream caught up yet? I heard it was a good game. You know, another game I play a lot of is The Witcher 3.
Fresh magazine.
It says, like, on one of my many tangents here. In The Witcher 3, I have about 1,500 hours in that game. I've never been more excited for a game in my life than The Witcher 3. You have to, that was, The Witcher 2 was, like, the first game I ever Twitch streamed. And I was, like, the biggest Witcher simp. You have no idea. My friends were, like, actually annoyed at me for how much I was talking about that game. Like a kid on Christmas. And I'm really curious what The Witcher 4 is going to be like. And like how the gameplay mechanics are going to be, because they kind of made the... And The Witcher 1, dude, The Witcher 1 and Witcher 2... Witcher 2 was kind of old school. Witcher 1 was super old school game mechanics. And Witcher 3 was pretty streamlined. But if they go more streamlined than The Witcher 3 was, I don't really know how they're gonna do like the potion system. That's like the best part of those games is that you walk up to an enemy, like when you go to fight a new boss. Oh shit. When you go to fight a new boss, it's because you get fucked depending on how much you prepared, like a Witcher. It's supposed to be like a Witcher.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated.
Goddamn.
Fresh magazine in.
If the potions are easy to use. Oh god.
Disgusting.
Not like this.
Scum.
That was really odd tangent to talk about The Witcher 3 in the middle of my Space Marine 2 game, but that's what you get on this stream. Oh my god. Look how that wall was there. Kingdom Come Delivery 2 combat is a joke. Like, I like how I say everybody wants this game, and someone's like, "That game's combat shit."
Why is it you do not approach all your duties with the same gusto as you
That's not the
engage
response I expected.
How is it you can muster the same enthusiasm for command?
Good thing about the assault.
It is imperative we learn from our victories and our defeats.
Nobody wanted a Kingdom Come
will
2.
fight on the battlefield.
That game was pretty good. It's unfortunate.
You can learn from my actions afterwards.
Should just offer the Fulgrim model. That was a game I played last year around this time. It was Dragon Saga 2. You don't talk about a fucking disappointment. I've never seen a game where people have like tricked themselves into thinking it's good more than Dragon Saga 2. No, it has to be good. I'm definitely having fun. Like when I look back at that game, all I can remember is like killing the same enemy 50 times. 100 hours. Killing the same enemy over and over. Is that a Cyclops? It's crazy.
Changing magazine.
You've never played the Witcher games? They're good. Witcher 1's so outdated though. What game is this? This is Dark Tide.
Steel yourselves, brothers. They will not stop us from activating the cannons, Captain.
Apparently it wasn't a 100-meter range from Iron Halo, giving cooldown reduction but 10 meters. Oh please, you have plenty of time to fix that description. Yeah, they could have done that shit in a hotfix. At least Fat Shark will do a hotfix for their games.
Gathering supplies. Ammunition cache here. The Tyrannid Scourge towers above us, but not for long.
We must turn the cannons on it while there is still time.
I'm just gonna grab the crack grenade up there. That might prove more useful anyways. You never know.
War gear acquired.
Oh, I killed like none of them. How embarrassing. I killed like 2. Not very economic.
Pathetic tyranny of bomb. Scars in the making.
Maybe I should have saved that on. These Rage Buff guys actually do quite a bit of damage. shocking amount, really.
Swapping magazine. Lictor, sneaky eye fiend. New scars in the making. Go and throw. Fortify your psyches.
Getting shot at while there's a bunch of vines in my ass. Not my favorite experience. Can't say it was amazing.
Zoanthrope psychic howl inside. Fresh magazine in.
God, you know what's going crazy when the frames start dropping endlessly. We've never seen frames this low. All-time lows. All-time low frame prices. I gotta cut my way to these guys. Alright. Give me your flesh.
I will not yield to these wounds. Reload.
Getting pelted. I'm getting cut off. I'm really living on the edge here.
Ready to scan.
Slowly, a test of endurance. What we're doing right now. Mental and physical.
Swapping magazine.
Spore mines are getting out of hand.
Area cleansed of the foul heat.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have done there if I didn't have this gun, to be honest. If I had like a stalker bolt rifle, it might have been a little rough. They definitely upped the spore mine spawns. Like, this is spore season, guys. It's spring. All the spores are coming out. You ready for allergies? But it's 40k, so allergies mean the plant blows up in your face.
Decimus, you advance without support too
That's the
often.
main benefit of getting shit on constantly is I get all the medicines from the crates.
Worried that I will steal all the glory. I'm worried for those who will have to retrieve your gene seed from the thick of the enemy.
You are near the last cannons. You will need to find the manual controls to operate them.
We see the console. Soon we will use this fortress's weapons on the Tyranids. Fresh munitions. Fresh magazine in. All specs primed.
Don't mind if I do. Two of them.
These last cannons are how we destroy this.
It's trouble. Make it double. I'm a Pokemon. Thinking something.
Initializing secondary system. Subterranean established. Automatic connected. Without targeting system online. As you aim, the server's gone. Aim target to the system.
Keep at it, brothers. Show the Tyranids known. The Tyrannid aims for us. Away from press the attack. Do not let them recover.
least we got rid of the first wave. Not this one. Getting the shitty wave on the bridge was, in some ways, a boon.
Changing magazine.
I think we are going to get fucking jumped here, though. Something's coming. I can smell it.
This is done. Charge restored.
Ammo.
Resume the bombardment. Take cover, brothers. My static mind. Swapping magazine.
A lot of damage to shoot in the face. Look at that. Who would have thought when you shoot things in the face, they die. Good to see that some things are still true in the 41st millennium. Oh, I'll take you. I'll take your life. Alright, we're getting cut off. And we're getting artillery bombarded by this guy and the other guy. There you go, low. Trying to be right on me, isn't it? That's gonna be on them. I got stuck under the floor with heavy 2 times today. I love this game. Stuck under the floor. I think I've only seen it happen to me once. An unfortunate event when it does happen, though.
Again successful. Targeting link enabled.
The tyranny aims for us. Press the attack. Back away from its toxic expulsions. Take cover, brothers. Keep at it, brothers. Show the tyranny. Do not let its waste poison.
Alright, that's kind of annoying getting shot by that stuff.
Keep going. We can finish this. The auxiliary generators give us more fire to cleanse this infestation.
Remember how high the damage used to be on those little vines? Absurd. I honestly thought the biovore would have been bigger and more stationary, not a seeming bug, but it freaks me out how fast it is. It's like a spider when it's on your wall, you know, and you're like, oh, it's just chilling. And like you go to, like, you know, you poke your finger at it. And it just goes, you know, not today. Dips out. Same thing. Bugs are freaky, man. Nobody likes bugs. Think about, like, you know, have you ever met a bug enthusiast in your life that isn't just like, oh, I like bugs on the internet? Like, you ever met somebody that actually sits there and just studies bugs? Probably not that many. And the ones you have met are probably pretty weird, and they were from middle school, and like the school had to bring them in. They're like, this is our bug guy. He studies bugs for a living. He's like, hey kids, I study bugs. Everyone's just like, oh, this is normal because we have no concept of like what adult life is. But, like now that you're here, you understand. The bugs are fucking weird.
Melter bomb prime. Swapping magazine. Kill that bug.
So this is tangent bugs. But that happened when I was a kid. Probably bug guy. I was running a snake guy.
No more
Snake guy was cooler.
disgusting Tyranid scum.
The Tyranid dares to attack us!
Fresh magazine in. Pathetic Tyranid abomination.
Alright. The final countdown. I'm sure that lecture won't become a problem.
Back away from its toxic expulsions.
Alright, you can just fuck off here. What I thought.
This lictor stalks the battlefield no more.
Hey, we didn't even need the Guardian relic. Look at that. It's over.
Captain Akaran, the towers are vulnerable.
Like the Onion video about that guy that's been 15 years studying anteaters. I mean, I'm sure someone's done it. What I'm saying. You never meet the bug guy. You just read about the bug guy. Like you read his book, you don't meet the guy. The most alien life form on the planet, just grotesque. If they were larger, they would truly be horrific. Agreed, Thomas. We don't fuck with bugs around here. Mammals only. Fuck them aliens. A lot of guys. Oh, we got 2 wins, 2 losses. We're 50-50. Guess that Vanguard nerf did do something. Yeah, they nerfed him and they buffed all the spawns to kill him. The Vanguard's definitely a more balanced class now because of that, but he's still very strong. Very, very strong. Let's do this. We could play him. Oh, I play him on the Ballistic Engine, Inferno, and a good old Inferno time. Should I try out the classic Heavy Bolter into Inferno solo? Probably take a bolt pistol with this too, just because I need the ammo. Well, this is better gun strikes. I like how they hardly change any of these perks. They're like, heavy's fine. You do not lose control, so does that mean I don't need this other perk anymore? Wait a second. So that perk works that way, does that mean... Okay, so this doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah, while in heavy stance, you do not lose control from heavy hits. Alright, so you just got an extra perk point for this one, I guess. That's cool. bad with this. Probably this. Inferno time. If I die here, that's it for me. Easy mode? Sure, why not? Exactly. I'm glad you understand who I am, Angry Spy. Did I miss a Power Fist game? You did. You did, Sturm. That was the first one I did. I feel like you might run out of ammo on this one, though. Buffs to heavy melee damage. Oh, fuck yeah, because they know he's gonna run out of ammo all the time now. Vanguard's Extremis Heal perk is goat on Absolution. I might try it again.
Your mission is to use the stored Promethium in the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. The Cadians were tasked with providing assistance, but we have since lost contact. First, proceed to the Cadian outpost and establish their fate. You must then infiltrate the refinery and complete demolitions deployment. Trigger detonation only when the main swarm has entered the blast zone. Captain Akaram will coordinate our efforts over Vox.
Taking up Overwatch position. Xenos countermeasures successful.
Maybe the melee damage will be OP. You never know. The only thing I'm worried about here is if I... Yeah, well, I guess I'm not true solo yet, so it's not that bad. But like, true solo heavy can be kind of problematic if you're dealing with triple Raveners. That's kind of difficult on him with a heavy bolter. Pretty easy to get got.
Throwing fragmentation grenade. Elite level Xenos. Pacified.
That was good.
Refilling magazines. Cut off its whole parade.
I
Now.
don't feel we used to say the heavy bolter sucks, but it's like one of the best weapons in the entire game.
Reduce
I like how
enemy
this is like the one
battlefield
build,
presence to
like the
zero.
one class that does not need any help. It's just him,
Enhanced tactic ready.
just Straven.
Iron Halo protocol in progress. Specialized bioform neutralized. Frag grenade deployed.
Like how I get my...
Destroyed spore mines.
This is the class where just sit there and tank it. Though I wonder how he's gonna do against biovores.
Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat.
Heavy Voltor's always been good. I don't people thought it was bad. Probably so they didn't use the accuracy version. 'Cause without the accuracy version, it's kind of like meh. It's good. It's just kind of barrel stuff up.
Xenos counter.
I had someone call me a cheater because they're like, no heavy bolter has that little recoil because they've never used the accuracy variant.
High priority Tyranid eliminated.
Well, I yap in this game. Alright, we're like, this is kind of a drought area, so gotta be a little conservative with the ammunition. At least for my main gun. I misclicked my HP. It's costing my HP. Now we have more ammo back. Okay. That's good. This is a little fucked.
Incapacitated.
That's unfortunate. That's what I mean. You get frame trapped. Oh my god, I'm like 5% HP. My powers are waning. My contested health regen. I can't regen contested health if I have no fucking HP. Shrink on grab. Where the fuck are these guys going, man? I mean, grab me again. What more do you want from me? I'm already fucking bankrupt. The only thing that you could ruin this run is getting jumped by getting Raptors and Spore Mine. You're like, what just happened? I have one Raptor. It actually only takes one Raptor, but thanks for the,
Iron Halo online. Specialized biovore neutralized.
Get me the fuck away from this thing.
Enhanced tactic ready.
Alright, well, this will definitely give me a stim. And we're back. We're so back.
Stim is administered.
Nothing, like, nothing ever happened.
Engaging elite countermeasures. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Stop target
So we're
from calling
complete.
up fresh reserves.
How do you sit inside the sand and the fucking wave them?
My second bombardment detected.
Oh, that's a lot of mines. Hold
Zone
on.
contact. Ready anti-psychic tactics.
Probably be an ammo crate up there.
Xenos psychic wiped out. Iron Halo ready. Iron Halo protocol in progress.
I was messing around with the auto rifle running max hip fire. Actually, it's funny being able to laser a horde. Dude, fuck that gun. You're a champion for using it. Fuck that gun. I bet the heavy bolt rifle is more of a laser than that one is.
Enhanced tactic ready. Execute Iron Halo tactics.
Okay. I got nicked. The end there.
Iron Halo
That's okay.
online.
No ammo crate here. Alright. Oh, ammo box, so
Obtaining armaments.
that should hold us over. No relic, so check the camp. That's close.
Level Xenos pacified.
Oh, those guys just beaming past you. It's kind of funny. Like, I know they're going to go fuck with me over there. Alright, I'm going to the guard camp. Be easier to kill the biovore over here.
Approaching the Astra Militarum camp. It is deadly quiet.
That'll take a lot worse. So.
Come on. We are inside the Astra Militarum camp. Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Specialized bioform neutralized.
Alright, he's over there, so we're just gonna do this.
If I am the first to find these codes, you should expect a reprimand.
So the plasma does a lot to them, it looks like. Yeah, plasma. Fancy AoE. I don't know how that works, but that feels like it does a lot more damage than my bolt was doing. Write that down, write that down.
Codes.
I feel like plasma would have more of an ammo problem than the bolter. Plasma depends. Depends how conservative you are with it, because you can just shoot one. Like as long as you have one shot, that's all you're contested HP back. And this one's kind of like that too. And the garden relic. Okay, things are looking up.
Enhanced tactic to dead end. Look elsewhere.
Easy move got switched to medium. Yeah. Heavy bolter is pretty. Especially when playing with bots. Heavy bolter is one of those builds that just gets 10 times harder in true solo, but when you have anyone to take heat off of you from an extremis, because that's really what's going to kill you in this build, is you're either going to mistime your heat, or you're going to get knocked. You're going to take a knockback. Oh god, or this is going to happen. Yeah, that's what I mean. See, like that's.
Tyranids approaching. Engage weapons.
Twice. That's one of these fun areas of being in that game, having all three lictors on you at once.
Iron Halo, one line. Engaging elite countermeasures.
The fabled triple lictor, dude.
Yeah. I prefer to say Smith.
Most of the equipment is in shambles. Try searching the bodies. Enhanced tactic ready.
Lictor's hunt alone.
Throwing frag grenade. Xenos countermeasures. Tyranid invasion. Thwarted. Most of the equipment is in shambles.
That was fucking crazy.
Try searching the bodies.
That shit went from like 0 to 100 real fast. It actually cut me off mid-sentence. Heavy's worst nightmare, definitely. That cooling heavy
So,
bolter or
our
spread?
search
It's
was
a spread
successful,
one.
Captain.
Accuracy bolter.
Proceed to the Prometheum refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
Yeah, those lictors actually cut me off mid-thought process. I have no idea what I was saying before they came out. I cannot remember. That shit sent me into fight or flight.
New path ahead. Obstruction removed. Iron Hail, red. Nothing will escape this crew once it catches fire. Additional supplies secured.
Oh, it's on now. Once I find the one ring. The triple lictor is bad enough, but triple lictors when they're all on you. That's the main reason True Soul is hard.
Kill confirmed.
But they all decided to get it for me that time. And they got me in a fucking corner.
Ravener beneath our boots.
Alright, I'm not doing shit until I see that Ravener.
Enhanced tactic ready. Subterranean tyranny annihilated. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Elite level Xenos. Iron Halo online.
Now, on the bright side, we're low enough HP that whatever hit we take is going to put us into the range to get our ammo back. It's going to proc our path, our little perk. On the downside, we are at such low HP that every single hit is going to proc our perk. And we're getting to that range right now where I could use a stim. That might be an intelligent thing to do here because I'm trying to find another one. I just need to go. I have a lot of ammo. And if I don't get to that door over there, and the wave spawns, we're probably fucked.
Intercepting projectiles. New orders. Heard in biovores. Talassa, Cadians are
That's what I was worried about.
How close are you to the Prometheum facility?
On location, Lieutenant.
You are making good time. We are going to need it.
Prepping melter bomb. Xenos countermeasures successful.
Do I leave? Do I leave? I think I just leave.
Zone secure. Iron Halo ready. Ready for next encounter.
Another wave? Jesus.
Here the sacrifice of the many will be avenged.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crude Promethean well. Cautiously, if you know what is good for you.
Okay, 2 Guardian Relic spawns. No.
Reloading. Engaging elite countermeasures. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Zombie limiting target before it summons reinforcements.
Okay. That shit gets you. Or not.
Enhanced tactic ready.
And you.
Conversion field operational. Utilize call for enemy backup.
A little spicy. I like peppering.
Xenos countermeasures successful.
Alright, that's unfortunate. Got comboed.
Functions diminishing. Remember this lesson. Execute Iron
I should
Halo
just kill one of
tactics.
these guys first. Kinda already good for them though. Wish I'll be both be on the accuracy variant.
Zone through. Purge.
What's your favorite Space Marine chapter in the game? Good question. In game?
Iron Halo ready.
They did a pretty good job with Raven Guard. Did a pretty good job with the Night Lord blue. I wish you could actually play like the Night Lords though. I like their blue, what can I say? I mean, they kind of suck as like an actual lore faction. I mean, they're cool, but they're kind of losers. You know? They're massive pussies.
Obtaining
Alright, we
arms.
can do this.
Charge has been up.
Oh my goodness.
The generators handling the machine code's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering.
That's one way to use the Guardian Relic. Is get a bunch of spores blown up in your face by yourself.
Destroy spore mines. Prepare for hostiles at generator 2.
So that does a pretty good job at killing them.
Omnis instability detected. Generator 2. We will have to hold operator request.
The plasma. I'm not too worried about the spore mines as long as they're not like, you know, 2 feet in front of my face when they spawn. But
Eliminating target before it summons reinforcements.
that's the cheap place.
Suppress the enemy heading to generator 1.
Yeah, it's here.
biological incursion in the generator work. Do not foul the machine ghost listed mechanisms with organic parts.
Execute Iron Halo tactics. High priority Tyranny eliminated.
That shit does a lot of damage. Wow. Alright, if you're using heavy, use your plasma pistol. Damn. Shits on these things.
Demolition deployment sequence concluded. Nanolayers logged under the Omnissiah's watchful oculus.
Bomb is in place, Command.
There's an observation platform overlooking the Kryptonithium fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
I'm just dipping. I wonder if the biovore is 2 hitboxes that share the health pool, and that's why 5 was shitting on them. That might be why. I was also thinking, or like maybe the AoE is hitting like some squishy underbelly.
Xenos displaying evasive behavior. Melter bomb prepared. Xenos infiltration advancing. Tyranny eradicated. Closing final mission log.
Where do those spores even come from? They come from above me? That's the second death by spore. Things are on crack. Where'd they pop out of? I'm kind of curious. Oh, they must have come from under.
Kill confirmed. Major Tyranny threat.
Oh. This guy's fun. God, I hate the fucking bots in this game. They're useful sometimes, but...
All Tyranny combatants eliminated.
Well, if we win, it's gonna be sloppy. Though getting blown up by spores always feels a little like, eh. At least, like, you know, death by spore isn't like an absolute mechanical failure. It's just, oh, I didn't look behind me for 2 seconds. It's like, it's purely an awareness problem, usually. Well, there's not so much you can do to improve yourself against spores except, well, you know, turn your camera more. Spatial awareness.
Specialized bioform neutralized.
We haven't gotten a boss one yet, which was kind of spooky, which means we're probably going to get like a Carnifex from neurotrope up here. And I have no guardian relics. I got blown up.
We have arrived at Nozick's facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
He will be your bulwark, Titus. Rest assured.
I will hold you to that.
A cultist opened a wharfway for the spores on your ass. That would be deeply unfortunate. How do you reset your melt bomb? That's just the equipment charge recharge. Like every 10 kills, Like it's like a 180-second cooldown, but every 10 kills in rapid succession, you get your equipment charge back.
Elite level Xenos. Pacify.
Equipment recharge is almost always one of the best perks. The only class that has a better perk to take is tactical. Equipment recharge is one of the best perks in the whole game. Getting like 5 melt-a-bombs is fucking OP. I guess we get a boss this time again.
Iron Halo ready. Alert! Subterranean combatants.
I cross map him. I have a lot of plasma ammo, so I'm gonna go and grab this gear over
Take
here.
heart. The flame will stand against them better than any war.
Thank you for coming in range. What? Okay, not that range. Alright, chill, chill, chill. Yeah, I think I actually dumpster them. As he.
Source of tremors still.
It's pretty good. Alright, at the end. Hopefully, usually nothing that fucky happens here.
Rally point
I'm kind of lucky with no
established.
boss spawn in this game. What class do you do the best with? It depends. Depends how awake I am, to be honest. If I had coffee or not.
Come on.
Because like some classes require more focus.
Dig in. We
There are
need
classes
that
I think I'm
bomb trigger
better.
for
I'm
optimal
better
yield.
at. Like I think I'm pretty alright with. I mean, I guess
how
how good heavy could possibly be.
Keep your heads
Well, I can play heavy
and get
most
it done.
of the time. It doesn't take that much focus, but assault probably my best. I'd probably say I'm best on assault and Vanguard.
Prepare to intercept.
I mean, I say, oh, I'm best on tactical, but tactical's just OP.
Injecting stim.
Like that, we have 4 lives.
Won't stop them for long.
I don't know if I'm like best with the class, to be honest.
We will push them back.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the protected path. Continue holding.
High priority turret eliminated.
Is that the Carpex spawn here before? The, yeah. Carnifex. I've seen it spawn here before on other people's games. Never seen it happen on mine. Maybe today is the day. Or as Extra Morgan says, tonight's the night. 'Cause I'm the victim. I'm on the table.
Engage anti-Xenos warfare stratagem.
We must
Daka
defend
Daka.
another front.
Let's grab this real quick. Where are they coming from?
Utilizing shock ordnance.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
Engaging elite countermeasures.
This is usually the easiest portion of this this mission, but these days with all the spores it sends to you. Maybe not. No, definitely it's but still. I can't imagine doing this difficult down with like a controller though. At least not solo.
Specialized bioform neutralized.
There are some spawns in this game that like that's got to be like a triple spawn on some of the extremists in this game with a controller if they're all on you, and you're getting shot at. Hope your sensitivity is high. Actually rewatching OG Dexter along with Original Sin. Yeah, I've also been watching Original Sin.
Packing up equipment.
That relate to Dexter because I can sniff out autism like he sniffs out serial killers. I would know, you know, it takes one to know one.
Ready for close combat.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Though I will say, without spoiling the last episode of Dexter Original Sin, there's a pretty goofy ass plot line going on in that show right now.
Xenos countermeasures successful.
Or like, you know, his brother's evil even as a child. Like, I don't know if you're caught up on like OTV. Like, if you watch Dexter at all, you know like his brother was like like super evil. But the new series made a real point that like he's not just evil because of what happened. That kid was just fucked up to begin with. So I think it's kind of silly. Blindfolded run when
Kill confirmed.
I'm psychic,
Major tyrannic threat.
and I can have like someone else transmit what they see into my mind.
Obtaining armaments.
I think I just stare at my screen.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
Understood. Readying the charge.
Oh! I'm at the end of a movie where they're like, just blow the fucking bomb, we're getting out of here.
Advance on the
Predator's coming. It's just Arnold. Everyone else is dead. What are these two?
I just visit the spot. I stand amidst the smoldering remains of our foe.
Tenanted biosign's down 90% and falling. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. Move to extract.
Get to the chopper, guys.
The Emperor will not abandon us in the hour of our victory.
Dude, look at all these fuckers back there set up. Alright, I kinda wanna fight them, but I also don't wanna die, so I'm just gonna leave.
Extraction complete. Returning to orbit.
Is that AI art? No, it's really Danny DeVito. Actually, it's me.
Brothers,
It's
you
me.
honored your chapter. Be ready for rearm, refit, and redeployment immediately.
Not Danny DeVito, it's me. Controller run when? I'm never doing a controller run. I haven't touched a controller in like 10 years. Except for like Elden Ring. In fighting games. We heard you don't like spore mines. Shame. I'm sure the guards will clean it up. Not my problem, it's their problem. That was a sloppy run, but it's over. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there for now. But thank you guys for watching. Oh, let me get one more. Perfect, perfect. We're so close, yet so far, 10%. That's infinitely more than 0%. So, we're getting there. Probably do a plasma run tomorrow or something. Anyways, take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna call it. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for accompanying me on my team matches and getting shit on.